This is a great year for learning lessons about trading and investing. We have Dan Deming at KKM Financial with us. Dan, what are some of the lessons or reminders?
Well, I think the one thing that needs to be the people need to be reminded of, market observers, market participants, is to embrace volatility, not fear it. We have had a year almost of very low volatility. Some complacency is a term that gets used often in the markets. And we didn't have any major backoffs or selling pressure, for a better part of a year, which is historic by most historical metrics. And so in the last month, we've had some volatility. It's caused some anxiety. But really, when you see those types of market disruptions, it's something in my mind that you should embrace and not fear.
What are some of the ways to make volatility in the stock market work for you?
Yeah, so when you see these types of volatility events, Angie, as we experienced in early August, there are opportunities. That's kind of how a market traders and hedgers view it. And also, I think when you look at it from an investor standpoint, if you have some cash on the sidelines, if you have some assets or some things that are not necessarily maybe generating the yield that you're looking for, that's an opportunity when you have that 10% type pullback to think about maybe transitioning some of those assets into various other asset classes, particularly when you look at the equity markets from a historical perspective. So overall, I think that when we have these disruptions, it's very usual. Typically, every year you'll see a better than 10% pullback in the equity markets. And it should be viewed as an opportunity, not as something that is ominous and something that could lead to something bigger.
That's great, Dan. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for having me, Angie.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.